Ooh, that's a little bit loud, isn't it, that intro? I should figure out how I do about that. Anyway, hello. Welcome. I've decided that I think I want to do, oh my gosh, the camera. What has become of me? What has become of my camera? I've decided that I want to once again, I think, do the complete Metroid series playthrough. I did this a long time ago, like a few years ago on stream. I played through all of the, I played through every one of the Metroid games. This was just before Metroid Samus Returns came out for 3DS. So there were 9 games, but that means this time there's 10. Because we're going to finish with Metroid Samus Returns on 3DS. But we're going to start with Metroid on the NES, which will also, just for fun, the standby screen that I've drawn for myself, we can see the original inspiration of where it came from as I boot up the original Metroid here. Let's go. There it is. And just to give it to you. Boop. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah. Alright. Anyway. One more thing I need to grab is just to make sure I have my notebook handy. Alright. Because the first time that I played through this game was, like, the first time that I really played through this game was on stream. And I mapped everything out onto graph paper. I'm not going to use it right away. I think we can probably 100% this game from memory, probably. But just in case. Alright, emergency order. Defeat the Metroid of the planet Zebeth and destroy the mother brain. Wait, okay, well, we're gonna read that when it comes back, but until then, isn't it interesting that it's planet Zebeth, and later it's Zebus, just like Aerith became Aerith? Because I guess those two sounds must be, like, difficult to translate which one is which when they bring it over. You know, R's and L's kind of do the same thing with Japanese. Defeat the Metroid of the planet Zebeth and destroy the mother brain. The Mechanical Life Vein. Galaxy Federal Police. Alright, well, let's go. Let's start our game. So the first playthrough that I did of this game, it's funny, like, you can find it on YouTube, because I edited together the whole thing, because I was mapping while I was playing it, and, like, that was really fun and exciting and stuff to do, and that was just, like, a big event for me in my history of gaming. Was my, first official Metroid playthrough. And, it's really interesting to see, like, the difference. I actually just went back and watched a little bit of that, video, and it's fun to see, like, how far we've come. One thing that's really interesting is the fact that I'm now playing on original hardware, and it looks way better than when I was playing on the Wii U, just because the upscaled NES with RGB looks better than the Wii U put out via HDMI. Speaking of my controller, you gonna be okay, Mike? Let's get that down a little bit. I like when you guys can see the thumbs. That's something that I enjoy, because you can hear the controller a lot. Because the NES controller, when you really get going, it's kind of loud, and so it's fun to see it too. Anyway, though, yeah, just, it reminded me of a simpler time streaming when, actually it was a more complicated time. I've done a lot to kind of simplify my setup since then and stuff. I mean, it's funny to say that because technically my stream setup is way more complicated, but, I've just gotten a lot more efficient with some things. For example, I used to get chat on screen by using an actual OBS window capture which just sounds like a nightmare now. I remember having to, like, resize it every time and stuff. Resize it, recrop it, you know, get it working every time. And, you know, it had, like, my moderation icons from Franker Faces on it and stuff. Or it might have even been Better Twitch TV at the time, because I think I had Better Twitch TV at one point. But I got rid of it because it's not really what I need. Well, I don't think I specifically got rid of it. It might have been a thing like I was using Firefox at the time and now I use Chrome or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this game is a really great game, and the big thing that like, the first major discovery about this game, there were some major discoveries, but the first major discovery was, like, look at all these rooms as they go by. They're all the same room. Each room in this game is, like, it's either 16 by 16 or it's probably 16 by 16 squares, and they repeat a lot, you know? There's only so many rooms in this game, and they'll use the same one multiple times. For example, this room right here, we're between two rooms right now, you'll see what I mean. Like, this room right here is just a blank room. It's just, it's floor and then there's ceiling, and it's 16 tiles wide. So if you look at the tile that's on the very left right now, just keep that tile in mind, look at it, trace it back. Now we're standing on top of it. It's this tile. I'm looking at the tile as I'm fighting here. Boom, that's the first tile of the next room. You get it off screen. Look at that. That's where the actual end of this corridor here. So you can see, this is a 16 tile room. You run 16 tiles to the right, and you've got a, like, empty room here, 16 tiles wide. So it makes sense that after this room, if there's going to be something new, it's going to be right the next thing, because the next column, because the next column is part of the next room, right? Look at that, there's new stuff coming. The change happens here because this is a new room. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Wow, that guy was harder to fight than I'm used to. And then this right here, 4 tiles, a pipe, 4 tiles, a pipe, and 4 tiles. This is a room you'll see multiple times. And then these 16 is another blank room. Oh, jeez. And then here is a room that contains missiles. But all we need right now are the missiles. But for the record, look at that room. It's distinct. It's 16 tiles of distinct room. So when you pay enough attention to draw a map, you really start to see some nuances. And there's even more nuances that come later that are even more interesting, maybe. Just in level design terms, for sure. Oh, man, everything's dropping missiles for me when I am full on them and I need health. Okay, so let's see if I can remember where to take these first missiles. I think we want to go get the long shot. You don't actually need the long shot ever, I don't think, but we certainly want it. I'm no speedrunner. Except I would like to finish the game in a timely manner, not only because I'm tired and I'm, you know, we're gonna have to go to bed at some point after we beat the game, but tonight, I mean. So the sooner we beat the game, the better. But also, you get the good ending. We want the ending. We're almost, you know, we want the reveal of, you know, that nobody has ever heard before. I don't know what I'm talking about. So these guys, they do the thing that I'm always telling Flex about, where you run under them. You stand, like, basically directly below them, so that when they do a swooping motion, you know, they overshoot you. And then you're behind them. Just like the bats in Zelda 2. Zelda 2. There's that long shot. So now we want the Morph Ball bombs, which are back the other way. Oops. But along the way, we need to missile up. Because we need to have 5 missiles by the time we get over to the bombs. Oh, please. There we go. The other trick to these guys that come from the ceiling is that if they're coming at you, they go back up when you jump. It doesn't matter if you jump at them or over them, they return to the ceiling when you jump. So if you're in a bad spot and they're coming at you, just do a little hop. I should say I don't think it's precisely when you jump. Because I think if you drop off of a ledge even, they'll fly back up. So it's like if you're just like in the air for any reason. I wonder if they fly back up if they hit you and it like damage boosts you up a little bit. I wonder if that gets them to fly back up. One thing I should practice and get good at is the early Variasuit trick. Okay, I haven't been fighting these guys, but this one I'm gonna fight because I need missiles and quick. It was you. Yeah! Okay, so now we would appreciate more energy, but it's not quite a requirement yet. In fact, I think we're gonna get an energy tank really soon. I want to say there's just an energy tank on the way to the Morph Ball bombs. Yeah, here it is. Uh-oh. There we go. And there we go! Hey Foxy, how are you, dude? We are just doing yet another playthrough of Metroid, but this time it's special. It's not just because I feel like playing Metroid. I do feel like playing Metroid, but I kind of feel like playing all the Metroids. It'll probably be a little bit spaced out, more so than last time, but we're gonna play through all the Metroids again, I think. Oh, were you now? I don't even really remember all of them. I did a Wings of V review and a Magic Duels review, and I think that's all 4 of them, right? I think I did 4 reviews. I don't even need anything from these guys. Beep, bop. Yeah. And then we go back. Man, it's weird how different the color is on the capture than it is on my TV screen. It's like way more, there's a lot more red in the capture. So like, some parts of this look purple when they all look green, or sorry, blue on my TV. Dong diggity, been a little while, how are you? And here we go. Well, we're definitely getting early Ice Beam. Oh, but that means that I need to make sure that I have missiles. So I should actually be fighting these guys as I come down here. No missiles. Yeah, this game is great. Oh, the door closed. Whoops. I kind of meant to dodge that, but then didn't. Alright, gotta make sure that we need to get our missiles refilled. But yeah, I've just been thinking a lot about Metroid recently and how, like, I want to play this game. I've been thinking about doing another complete series playthrough. So at this point, I'm going to say that that's what I'm doing. But don't be too disappointed if I don't. But I think I will. Oh, the slowdown. There we go. Wait a second. Oh, no, it's right here. I was gonna say, did I, like, already pass up the spot? There we go. But it's down here. Alright, buddies. I need some missiles. You don't understand. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? You know, I saw Ferris Bueller's Day Off a long time ago, and I thought it was alright. I certainly see that it's a good movie, but boy, I feel like, it's like a lot more popular than I guess I would have expected. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that. I also didn't see, well, I mean, I didn't see Ferris Bueller's Day Off when it came out, probably because I wasn't born yet, I don't think. When did that movie come out? I was born in 1990. But on, like, maybe a somewhat related note, I'm not sure how related it actually is, but I saw Back to the Future recently. Only recently. Ferris Bueller's Day Off I saw in, like, high school, but, I only recently saw Back to the Future. I thought it was great. I really liked it. It had all the things you need in a movie, you know, like where they like set up the like the Liberty Bell not the Liberty Bell, but the town bell being cracked and that kind of stuff because of the lightning strike, and you know, they set up like, well, I don't really remember much else. But that was important. Christopher Lloyd's performance definitely made the movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah! Oh, first try. You gotta get that thing to close on you so that it damage boosts you out of there. Otherwise, you can't jump out at this point in the game. You don't have a high enough jump. I mean, your other option is just to die, and then you'll be transported back to the beginning, but, you know, who wants to do that? Has it aged well? Back to the Future? Yeah, I thought it was really great. My complaint about Back to the Future, though, is that they're trying to set up Marty McFly is supposed to be like down on his luck, and nobody thinks that he's cool. Is the thing. He's like, the kids make fun of him at school and stuff, the bullies and all that. But dude, they made him way too cool to make that character work. He like skateboards around hanging off cars. He plays guitar well. He dresses cool. Like, Marty McFly is a cool guy. You know, I just wasn't buying it that like he was getting made fun of at school. And that people thought that the McFlys never amounted to anything. What? But very much, though, I thought Christopher Lloyd's performance as the Doctor really held up the movie as far as everything goes. So now we go through here, just for a little bit of extra stuff. How long do you guys permit me to try to get the Varia suit early? I probably won't be able to do it ever, so it might all be a waste of time. Even giving me one attempt might be a waste of time. Yeah, oh yeah. Also, Michael J. Fox, right. He's also good looking. Yeah. I just didn't find it very believable that, you know, that people make fun of him. Oh, whoops. Okay. Let's just wait for these blocks to respawn. There we go. Enemies are being... Oh, jeez. I just gotta tank that. Enemies are being nice and generous with the missiles. Okay. I think this is the room. Now, I don't think you can get this guy to go up there, because he just doesn't go high enough. We are gonna have to murder him, though. Whew! That was close. Okay. So the deal is, there's a door up here. But you can, like... You can, like, jump out of a bomb jump in order to get high enough to jump up there. Just like that. But I don't really know how to do it. I don't think I'm doing it right. So I won't waste any more. I won't waste any more of your time with that. It's like a speedrun strat for the 100% category. So the ice beam is interesting because it basically halves your damage, because every other shot just freezes the enemy and then every other shot does damage to them. But it's really convenient to be able to freeze enemies, so, you know. Whoa! That enemy was drawn as the wrong enemy for like a little bit. Did you guys see that? It was supposed to be one of these guys, and it was when I got closer to it, but it was being drawn as one of the spaceship-looking guys at first. Crazy. Man, this game has a lot going on in it, by the way. As far as, like, it's crazy, like, when people who don't play a lot of NES, or haven't played the good NES games, think about NES, they think of it, I feel like, as only a step above Atari, you know? They think of games that are really simplistic and stuff, but, like, this game's got a lot going on, and it looks really good. And so does, like, Mario 3, you know, and Kirby's Adventure and stuff. Like, those games look really good. Hang on, I gotta take this off. Ugh. I feel like I start every stream in a sweatshirt, thinking like, yeah, you know, this time I am a little cold. This time, I'm a little extra cold, and the sweatshirt is gonna feel good. And then every time I get uncomfortably warm immediately. It's kind of like how every single night I go to bed wearing my socks, because I think, you know what, tonight my feet feel a little cold. And I know I think this every night, but tonight my feet feel a little cold. It's gonna be okay to go to bed wearing my socks. Moraine's heard this story before. And then every single night, I'm laying down in my socks for a little bit and I go, boy, it's very uncomfortable to be wearing socks in bed. I gotta take these off. But every night, I think, tonight, socks. You know, that's the reason. Hey, how's it going, Moraine? The reason I brought up the socks thing again is because I was saying I also start every single stream wearing my sweatshirt and then have to take it off right away. Okay, so now we have enough stuff to go get the, to go to Kraid's Lair, I think, right? Because we do Kraid first? Or do we do Ridley first? I can't remember which one is easier. I think we do Ridley first. Yeah, we do. I think Ridley is easier than Kraid. Alright, we are full on stuff. Don't need to worry about dudes anymore. I don't know if I've ever done the I'm full of everything, freeze everything strategy before. This is working out very well. See, look how good the ice beam is. Whoa! Alright. And we are down to Norfair. Now, if we go left, I believe there are a couple missile packs over here. Oh, these guys aren't gonna shoot. Is that one gonna shoot? Yep. Eesh. Okay. So there's a couple missile packs over here, but that's about it. It's not, like, super valuable, but I mean, I want to get everything. Oh. I hope I don't, like, get over here, though, and find out, like, oh, yeah, you're supposed to get high jump boots first, or something like that. I think we'll be fine, though. Man, what a great series of games this is. I was thinking about this series a lot recently. And then on top of that, I recently bought GBA copies of Fusion and Zero Mission. I used to own Zero Mission when I was a kid. Metroid Zero Mission was actually the first game that I ever bought release day. I think I pre-ordered it. And then I went to the store launch day. You know, my dad brought me to the store. Where I'm home from school. When you get home from work, will you take me to the video game store? You know. And I purchased Metroid Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance. And loved it. So then... But I don't know what happened to that copy, though. I probably traded it in my one big video game trade-in that I did. But yeah, I don't know what happened to that copy. I had to buy a new copy recently. I also bought a copy of Metroid Fusion, which I never owned on GBA. So last time, when we did the complete Metroid series playthrough, Fusion and Zero Mission I played on the Wii U Virtual Console. But this time, we're gonna be able to play them on Game Boy Player. So I bought those, not really planning on doing a complete series playthrough anytime soon per se, but sort of wanting to, you know? And then I started testing my Game Boy Advance SP because I thought that the thing was just dead because it sat without any battery life in a bin for several years, like many years. So I was like, there's no way that this thing's battery works anymore. But connected it to the charger the other day and booted it up. Turns out my Game Boy Advance SP basically still works like new. So I can actually use it as a Game Boy Player controller. I bought a Game Boy Advance regular, thinking that the buttons would be more comfortable, and that it would generally be more comfortable to hold. But when I played Mario 3 on it, I thought that the D-pad was a little bit too small, and I thought it was kind of tough to use. And then, in order to be testing my Game Boy Advance SP, I've been playing Metroid Zero Mission and Fusion on it, just on, like, the toilet and stuff. And man, the buttons feel really good on it, just because, like, it's what I'm used to. They've got, like, the click-style buttons instead of, like, soft-feeling buttons, and I like soft-feeling buttons. It's just, I actually don't remember what's up here, by the way. This is a surprise to me, because I don't remember. There we go. But yeah, I'm really liking how those Metroid games feel on the SP, and so I guess I'm just gonna start using that again. So I went up and left? I don't remember what this is. Oh, this is just the ice beam. This is like the intended way to get the ice beam. Now, is there any reason for me to not be back here? Like, am I gonna need the high jump boots or something? I feel like I should have gone straight for the high jump boots. Yeah. So maybe we'll do that later. But yeah, this is like where you're supposed to get the ice beam, but I got it early because it's a secret in Brinstar. All right, we're gonna go down first instead. But yeah, I'm very excited to play through Zero Mission and Fusion on the actual Game Boy Advance, using my SP as the controller. That should be fun. Oh, but I think the whole point of me bringing it up in the first place, though, was that playing those on the Game Boy Advance was really getting me like, man, we gotta play more Metroid on stream. This series is just so good. And of course, I can show everyone once again that Metroid Other M is not just a good video game, but a great one. Except that you can't skip the cutscenes. What were they thinking? Please be the high jump boots. I think they are. And then, am I crazy? Or is the screw attack right back here? No, it's not the screw attack. There's something back here that's really good. Bah. Uh-oh. I want this ball dead. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I always think of that whenever I say the word beautiful. If something's beautiful, I think of in Bayonetta. I think it's if you get like a gold trophy or a silver trophy or something. No, it's not even the trophy thing. Anyway, at some point in Bayonetta, it says beautiful, and then that one guy goes, beautiful. Okay, we need more missiles. Because if Space Jump is around here, I'm not going to have it taken away from me by a lack of missiles. There's 2. Hey, this works. These guys fly kind of fast, but, you know, it'll be okay. Perfect. How many of these missiles do I need, do you think? Hopefully this isn't the area that, like, goes off into craziness. It might actually be. This might be the area that goes off into, like, the several secrets. And if it is that where you get the screw attack? I'm starting to forget things. I keep accidentally shooting twice instead of once. This game kind of does that. A lot of the time, like, I don't think my B button is faulty. I can shoot fireballs pretty precisely in Super Mario Bros. Yeah, this is the area that goes nuts. Oh! There we go. I think this is the screw attack right here. I just forgot that you get it so early. If you play your cards right. I mean, it's pretty well hidden. Ah, it's pretty well hidden. Alright, perfect. The screw attack, ooh, it's so good. And it makes, like, this area with all those ricocheting, floating balls just so much more manageable. So now we gotta do this part correctly. It's like... we can just go down right now, but... if we go this way, there's not necessarily another missile pack. But there will be... the area to the left. Which is kind of the same. So there's this place. I think you can go down here. Yeah. And this might be where I missed something. I think on my last playthrough I missed something, and this might be it. Oh wait, we don't really need to do that anymore, because we have the screw attack. So I think that this is where the wave beam is. And when I say 100% playthrough, I'm not including the wave beam, because this game is interesting in that you can have either the ice beam or the wave beam, but not both. Okay, is it down here, the wave beam? I think it is. Down here is either the wave beam or, like, some missile packs. Oh, this is where the missile packs are, okay. Man, the screw attack is so good. Whoops. Alright, alright. I think it's essentially behind that wall because you get to it a different way. So I don't know if there's any benefit in going further down this secret, because it might be only wave beam over there. I'm gonna take, is it okay if I take a peek at my map? Just in the interest of saving time, in case there's, let's see here. Okay. My own map that I made. You can find it on YouTube, me making the map. Actually, some of these secrets I don't think I found on that playthrough, and I found on a subsequent playthrough. Ah. I feel a little lame looking at my map since I was right, and I should have just trusted myself. That yes, there's a huge pain in the ass to get to Missile Pack over here. That you gotta make sure not to fall into one of these pits because you'll just die. You can't handle the intense gameplay. So down here is where the wave beam is, by the way. If you go down right there, you know, you bomb through and stuff. But we don't want it. We want ice beam. And at the moment, I'm failing to remember why exactly we want the ice beam, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. It makes the Ridley boss fight a lot easier. I remember that. The Ridley boss fight, though, there's like RNG that decides whether it's the easiest fight ever. Like, every once in a while, when I play this game, I go into the Ridley boss fight, and he's doing a pattern that's just... he might as well not even be attacking. It's so easy. But then... that only happens sometimes. So there you go. You go through all that, and you get, I believe, just this one missile pack. Yeah. Oh, this isn't the bad one to fall down, because we can get up here, right? We can get up here, right? There we go. It's... oh my god, I did it again. It's like impossible to get out of here. Oh, jeez. Stop getting hit into that thing. Okay. Okay, sorry, I just like went speechless there for a second, but that required intense concentration. That's exactly why I don't like this area. Well, I mean, this area makes me nervous, I should say. It's not that I don't like it. It makes me nervous for my life, though. Oh, hey, my phone just went off to remind me that it's trash day. I gotta take my trash out. Good, because I believe it's a recycling week. And my recycling bin has a lot of stuff in it. Please. Okay. Alright, we need to screw attack some individuals so that we can get some of our health back. Also, the next power-up that we're getting is an energy tank. So, like, as long as I can survive until then, we'll be fine. But that's getting real sketchy. I am taking a lot of damage. Like, I feel like I should actually like, sit here and attack these guys now. Okay, okay. Oh no. this is the other place. This is not where we want to be quite yet. Okay, I think I need to... Look how the values on the HUD are changing because of, like, lag frames and stuff. Mega! Uh-oh. I looked at chat and fell in the lava, and now I'm at literally 1 energy. I'm surprised that didn't kill me when that block closed in on me. Okay, now we have 6 energy. Wow, that almost killed me. Okay. I just want to shoot 1 at it. Okay, there we go. Alright, now when this guy comes along, I'm gonna missile him so it only so it only takes 1. There we go. 16. Oh, it's still not enough to stop the beeping. 2, 1, jump. Voogie! Oh, can you see the craziness? Oh no, you probably just saw it in Discord. Yeah, this chair could use some flex tape. Oh my gosh, I almost got killed by a ball. The old get hit by a ball as you enter the room trick. There we go. How's it going, Boogie? Okay, those guys, they take too long to murder. So we're just gonna freeze them. Ooh, okay. So this is where you can drop down to from the other doors. You probably don't remember, but I mentioned it earlier. There's this. Oh, there it is. Get hit by the ball as you enter the door. There's that room earlier with the 2 doors that you can drop through the floor and get down to that room as a shortcut, but then you miss all those missile packs. It's going cold and wet outside? Yeah. Actually, today it was like 38 degrees in Minnesota, so the snow actually started melting. Which just means now it's gonna be icy when it cools down again tomorrow. Do 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 do. Oh. We don't need to get health anymore because we're about to collect an energy tank. Alright. Man, this game's great. But yeah, the first Metroid. After this, we've got Metroid 2 on Game Boy, also to be played on the Game Boy Player. What did we use last time? I think I played it on Super Game Boy last time, probably. That makes sense. But the Game Boy Player, I should run it technically, like, slightly more accurately. Because that's kind of the big deal about the Super Game Boy, is that it plays games at a slightly incorrect frame rate. Or the clock speed is slightly too fast or something like that. So it technically plays games just ever so slightly faster. Which actually kind of sounds like a nice thing with a game like Metroid 2, which is really slow. But it's wrong. Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You know, oh, here's a fun piece of trivia. This block is breakable. Figure that one out. I watched a lot of Scrubs at one point in my life, and I thought the show was real great, until at some point, it was like every single joke in the show was a sex joke. Like, it was like they had completely run out of fun ideas for the characters, and like, regular fun stuff, and all they had left were sex jokes. And I found it very boring and disappointing. And recently, I was saying this to my brother, and he said that apparently that was like a push. Like, the network pushed them to make the show more sexy or something. Oh, we just got drilled by that. You see that? The ball came into the door with us and drilled us. Whoops. I was just about to talk about how to jump more accurately in this game, and then I jumped into the lava. Please? There we go. I just realized how similar this little computery jingle is to that dun 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 dun. Kind of similar to that. They figured they'd make it so people complained. I don't know. I thought it made the show bad and awful. All it was left was sex jokes. But I'm sure a lot of people liked it. A lot of people probably thought that, oops. A lot of people probably thought that it was funny. All the sex jokes. They loved it, I'm sure. That's probably why the network pushed it that way. Okay, so we have the high jump boots now. Was there a reason to go up instead of down first? Probably not. And is this the bottom? This is the bottom. So let's just go to the Ridley hideout. If we went up, we could probably get another energy tank. If I remember right. But, oh well. Let's just go to Ridley's hideout and take him out. I should be trying to get my health back, though, while I do this. These rooms, I think, actually look cooler than in the Game Boy Advance version. Flex came over, and we watched, the new NXT. And he gave me a lemon sour drink. I'm just refreshing myself on this area. Yeah, I remember this place. You go left, there's a hidden thing. Then there's the energy tank. And then you drop down and go right. Yeah, I remember this place. Oop. Oh, right, because it's the next one. Okay, so now is a good time to bring up, I was talking about trivia with that block that you could break. It's because, again, the game only has so many rooms in it. And so, if a block is breakable on one instance of the room, it's going to be breakable on all of them, whether it goes somewhere or not. Now, I don't think that this goes anywhere later, because I think that this is just an empty room. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, once again, there's an energy tank coming up, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about how much health I'm losing here. Especially if these guys drop a couple drops, which they did. Okay. So how you guys doing? I know I started really late today. And wow, it's already 10:42. Oh my gosh. But that's okay. I've really already been going for an hour? That's crazy. Time flies, man, when you're playing Nintendo. Alright, so we can get quite a bit of energy back from these guys. And then here's the whole room that you just go under. Look at all these jabronis. Okay. I think it's just the two. No, it's the two. It's the other two. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. We gotta be very careful now. We gotta get back up there very carefully. I screw this jump up every time. It's two after the one. Like it's the energy tank, and then one column of solid, and then two invisible columns. The game never looked this good when it first came out? What do you mean? You just mean like when you played it on like a crappy CRT instead of a good one? Oh yeah, the tip I was gonna give about controlled jumping in this game, I mean everybody knows it. It's that if you're holding a direction when you jump, Samus does all the flips. But it's kind of harder to control her when she's flipping like that. So you do those kinds of jumps when you want to be precise, where you jump straight up and then hit left or right. Okay, so this is fine, because this room now, this is actually my favorite room for filling my shit up if I need to. If you need to fill your shit up, you just come in this room, you run this way, and you just screw attack these dudes, and you run this way. Except I didn't run all the way to the left, so the guys on the right didn't respawn. But yeah, like, you run all the way left, run all the way right. Just a very good room for getting drops. But we're maxed out on missiles. And then, boop, grab this. Yeah, nobody had a sweet monitor like I have, but then also, the upscaling to HDMI for you guys is a big deal too. So yeah, I guess you're right. The game didn't look this good when it came out. Guys at the TV studio that got to watch their favorite shows when they look good on a great screen? Yeah. Okay, this jump is really hard, but I'm gonna do it like the... Oh, I screwed it up because I didn't practice. Alright. I didn't practice how to do a good jump. I could have just tried to do the jump the legit way. It's like just a super tight jump right there to get into that spot. But this game's got a weird thing where if you come out of the morph ball, after dropping off of a ledge, you can jump. And it's really useful on that spot. Almost like it's an intended maneuver. Okay, is this Ridley? It is. Is Ridley going to give me the pattern that's the easy... Here it is! This is what I'm talking about. So Ridley might as well not even attack if this is his pattern. Because I just stand right here and shoot him with missiles. I don't know what causes Ridley's RNG to be like this, but I would really like to learn how to manipulate this game's RNG to make him behave this way every time. Because he just won't hit me. So there you go, Ridley's dead. And he houses an energy tank. I guess it makes sense we've already been playing for an hour because I'm pretty far in the game. Okay. So now we go right, and we want to climb, but first we're going to go down because there's a single missile tank to get. And then when we go back up, unfortunately we're going to have to make the climb twice because I screwed up the difficult jump. Which only has one missile tank behind it, but I want to try to get 100%, you know? I want to try to get 100% and underneath the good time limit. Which I think is 2 hours, but it might be 4 hours. I think it's 2 hours, though. Which means I better get trucking. Man, the screw attack is good. I love that you can even use it in a situation like that where you don't even start spinning. So we have a lot more missiles now because defeating Ridley, I think, gives you like 75 more missile capacity or something like that. Alright, so down in here... Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Down in here, you really got to get good at that screw attack trick. Kind of. Or I guess you can do what I was just doing. Yeah, they give you... I think they give you 75 to your capacity each. Alright, here's the one missile tank that you get down here. Now we go back. Oops. I'm really trying not to die, even though it would technically be, like, faster to get back to the top by dying, but we would only have 30 energy if we did that. Like, this game, that's one thing that kind of annoys me about this game, is that when you respawn, you only have 30 energy. I guess it makes it so that you can't use death as a teleport or as a free refill on your life, but I don't know. 30 is, like, too little. Plus, who cares about a free refill on life in a game that puts these pipes down that allow you to just farm out as much as you need anytime anyway? Okay, that door goes nowhere. Oops, I actually didn't mean to murder that thing. This door, however... Oh, this isn't the hard climb, actually. The hard climb is in the Kraid stage. Alright. So this is back to the elevator, but because I botched the thing, we need to go get the thing. We need to go get that missile pack again. Which means here we go, walk into the room where you get hit by the ball right away. Awesome. I could use this room to get some energy back as well. Now that I'm not about to go collect an energy tank. Maybe this is the best bet. Just get some energy back from these guys. Because these guys usually drop 20s. Like, you can... Health drops are either in 5s or 20s. These guys usually drop 20s. Even though that guy just dropped a 5. There we go. And that guy dropped a 5. Okay, fine. Be that way. Shouldn't have said anything. Okay, now one of these should be breakable. What? Is it this one? Is it this one? Did they really just put it at the one spot? So you have to... Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, fine. We'll go all the way back. Get the rest of our energy back then. And use this spot. See, that's why I thought that they were all gonna have a destructible block, is because of the what I was talking about before. I love that when you go down too fast, it, like, the NES stops being able to color the tiles properly. It's really bizarre. I guess that's why the Sega had that blast processing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we did it. We would be well on our way to some more fun stuff if I didn't miss that the first time. But there we go, we got those missiles. And now, would it be faster to... Would it be faster to go back left? Only if I don't fall. If I don't make a really dumb mistake here, then this will be faster. I think. It might actually not be. It probably isn't. It won't be. I do want this health, though. Alright, so 125 is my current maximum. Woo! We gotta pick up the pace a little bit because, I really want to get that good ending. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember that in Doom 3? How annoying that was? to be trying to play a Doom game, but keep hearing over your, like, radio, "Marine, we need you to pick up the pace. Bravo team is waiting." You know, it's like, come on. I love you, Doom 3. You're a very good video game, but come on with that. I also didn't much care for New Doom's attempt to be Portal and have, like, the UAC guy, like, talking about terrible things in a friendly manner. You know, like, remember, every office is equipped with life preservers in the midst of a demonic invasion or whatever. You know, like, that kind of stuff. There was, like, the guy saying all that kind of stuff. Remember that we don't give insurance or benefits or whatever. Like, there was just, like, a guy saying all that kind of stuff. It's like, I get it. You guys liked Portal. It's not working in your Doom game. Remember that Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested. Okay, so now that we're here, and that's the floor. We are now ready to go. So, what was it now? I didn't get some stuff. So the door back there, that had the high jump boots, the screw attack, all that kind of stuff. 2, 1, jump. This door I didn't go in. This should have 2 missile packs at the end of it. And for some reason I just skipped right over this door before. Oop. Yeah, I really like the look of this place. This whole game just looks so cool. I really like the graphics a lot. Alright. So yeah, just 2 missile packs at the end of this corridor. That's all. And I like how they're presented, where it's like they have that room data of like a big room with the missile pack in it. And so to give you 2 missile packs, they just put 2 of them in a row. There's even a spot where there's 3 missile packs in a row. And I believe we're on our way there now. Oops. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba. Here's where we came in, so we don't want to go there. Up here, this is where the ice beam is, but I think we actually want to go up higher. Like 1 higher than it. And I want to say that this will be like 2 missile packs and then it ends. Oops. Oh, or is this where there's 3 missile packs? This is where the 3 in a row are. So when we get to Super Metroid, I'm not sure whether I want to take, like, my fast route or not. Or try to, like, play the game, like, kind of the intended route. I want to take the fast route because it is fun. But I also want to take the, like, intended route because I don't want to rush Super Metroid, you know, because it's the best one. So here there's 2 missile packs, and I guess there isn't an energy tank. I was thinking there was an energy tank around here as well. Alright, consulting the map for a second to make... I don't think there's anything else in this area, but I want to make sure I don't screw it up. Zelda 2 maps. What? Megami Tensei. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's everything. And then I did that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and... Yeah, we're good. And then that's gonna be that. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, great. So, when I get to Kraid, I'm going to need full energy. Oh, but there's an energy tank in the Kraid's lair, so we'll be fine. Alright, so now we have to make our way back to the very start, basically. Well, we're gonna make a short excursion. Wait, what am I doing? We're gonna have to make a short, like, trip to the, whatchamacallit? Varia suit. Okay, back behind that door is Ice Beam. This door is where we came in. Do, 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 do. Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo. And Kraid's Lair has my favorite song in the game. Yeah. This should be the elevator, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're an hour and 20 minutes in. I think we're killing it. And what is this noise that keeps happening outside? It must just be wind. Probably wind blowing around the leaves that are on my porch. Well, I don't really have a porch, but you know what I mean. The area in front of my front door. Oh, this guy's got a garage. What do you call it? A car hole. Oops. So, we go all the way up to the top here. And remember where I was trying to do that bomb trick earlier? This is where we don't need to anymore because we have the high jump boots. So once you get the high jump boots, you can, like, just rush back here and get this item. but I mean, it's kind of a lot of backtracking when you don't need the item. All it does is increase your defense. It makes you take only 50% the damage, which is really good, and it's an item you want. You just don't need it immediately, you know? And you never need it, technically. The first time I beat this game, it was without it, and it was really hard. Like, the last boss took me many tries the first time. And I would still have a very rough time doing it without... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. I would still have a very hard time doing it without the Varia suit. So yeah, with the high jump boots, you just jump straight up here, but again, with good timing, with the bomb jump, you can get up here early. It's not at all intended, though. Back at a GDQ from, like, back when they did GDQ from a room, there was a guy that did a 100% run of this game. Look, we're pink now. At GDQ, and he was explaining, like, how it's, like, it's kind of frame perfect, but not really. It's, like, essentially random, unless you make it frame perfect, because, and by that, it's like, during the, oh, hey, Ganon the Evil. A PB will never be seen. Good thing I'm not going for one. So, I'm just talking about GDQ because I like speedruns. But, yeah, he was just talking about how, like, during the, you know, 30 frames of animation for the bomb explosion, there's, like, 3 specific frames that you can jump at to make the jump work, but they're not consecutive. Meaning, you could target one of them and make it frame perfect, or you could just try it, and it's essentially random whether you'll get it. What argumentation did I have now? Alright, so we got the Varia suit. I believe that's all of the items in this area. So now it is time to fight Kraid. I love that these tiles don't have anything on the right column. So if you just stand on the very right, you drop all the way down. I was about to try and wall jump right there. Alright, remember this room? Jeez, it goes down more rooms than I remember. And it goes right? I thought it went left. Oh, right, because it goes to this room. Yeah. Aw. I'm out of lemon sour. Okay. So first of all, this is my favorite song in the game. Secondly, you come in here for a missile pack. If you continue to the right, there is a corridor with there's a shaft with 3 corridors, like 6 doors, a bunch of shit over there with nothing in it. It's like 100% just a complete decoy area that's just there to waste your time. Well, it's not there to waste your time, it's there to confuse you, you know? Alright. There's our 6th energy tank. Now you can only have 6 energy tanks in this game. There is a 7th energy tank found in the world. There might even be an 8th. But you can only have... you can only carry 6 energy tanks. If you collect another energy tank, it does still refill your life, though. So after we fight Kraid, it's going to be valuable to go back and collect a certain energy tank that I haven't collected yet, that's near the beginning of the game. It's going to be valuable to go and collect that because it'll refill my health. Especially because a large part of my strategy in fighting Kraid is to just tank him, because I don't understand the boss fight at all. Alright, so this area is kind of weird. It's got like a lot of secrets and just kind of general weird, confusing stuff about it. So, let me get a refresher here. We go all the way down here. And then get that missile pack and go back. That makes sense. There's another door here, but it just goes to that other door. So instead, we go all the way down. By the way, if you're just joining us, this here is a notebook of my own. Any maps that I'm looking at, I drew from my first playthrough of this game. And you can even see the playthrough where I drew the maps on YouTube. That's right, the notebook, the fabled notebook. At some point I should scan all the pages of it and make copies and sell it. All Dash Retro's video game secrets that he's written down over the years. Including, you know, how to punch Whomp's band-aid off in Mario 64. How to punch Bowser's head off in Mario 64. I've told you guys that, right? I'm sure I've told you that 1,000 times. I'm sure we bring it up every time. Well, I don't know if we tell the story every time. Flex and I always joke about the idea of punching Bowser's head off in Mario 64. And we also joke frequently about punching Whomp's band-aid off. The joke is that we had a cousin who would just lie about stuff like that all the time. He would just, like, tell us things about video games that he knew that weren't true. Alright, here's the Kraid fight. Like, he told us that you can do that in Mario 64. You can, yeah, dude, you can punch Bowser's head off if you do it just right. Uh-oh. I'm not sure how you're intended to fight that boss, but that's how I do it. Without the Varia suit, it's a nightmare. And now, one more peek. Because now, as we go up, yep, right. Now this is where that difficult climb is that I was loathing, but it turns out it's this place and not the other. So we're actually nearing the end of this game. We've defeated Ridley and Kraid, and we have almost every item. Ah. Oh god, this part is really difficult now. Okay, how do you do this again? Three, 2, 1, jump. Okay. I barely did it. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, this part. 3, 2, 1, jump. 4, 3, 2, 1. I think yep, I counted wrong there. Okay. Oh my God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. Okay. It pops you out if you get squished. And hurts you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2... Wait, no, just do this. Okay. Alright, we got it. Come over here for a missile pack. That's like... I think that's one of the hardest things in the game, is just climbing up that tower. Woo! Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're back to the we're on our way back. And yeah, closing in on the end of the game, because I think do I have all of the items now? I think I do. I think we've 100% of the game now. And we just got to go do the last area, which has no items in it. But we got to go fill our shit up to make sure. Oh, I don't remember that happening. So I guess we just gotta go around. But that's fine. So I really need missiles as I go here. I should not be skimping on farming all these enemies for missiles, because we're gonna need them. Is this the top room here? I always say that this song sounds like a Muhammad Sweetchmez guitar solo, especially this part. He's the guitarist of Necrophages. And that part that's like... That part sounds just like one of his guitar solos. Not one specifically, it just sounds like a guitar solo that he would write. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at my map just to, like, think about if I've done each of these things today. Like, I'm just thinking about whether I 100%ed the game. By just looking at this and, you know, trying to remember getting each one of these missile packs today. Yeah, so we should, theoretically, have 255 maximum missiles right now. Which means we need to, like, really be defeating all of the enemies that we see to make sure that we're getting up to our max missile count, because, first of all, I want to see the 255 to verify that I got 100%. And then I also want to, I also just want to have enough missiles for the last area of the game, where we have to fight Metroids! So now, we go this way. So the last missile, or the last energy tank is right. There it is. Ah! Bah! Uh-oh. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, okay, there's another one. Oh, that's better. Ah, there we go. So that one just refills our energy, since we cannot have another missile tank. And now we just, or since we cannot have another energy tank. And now, we just need to get missiles as we go up. Because in the top room, we have to farm them out. And it's not, like, the most enjoyable farming in the world. Getting plenty dropped right now, though, so that's really good. Oop. And my phone went off a second ago. I feel like I need to go get it. Oops. Oh, jeez. So, it's really interesting, if you know how the NES works, where you can only... The camera can either be moving vertically or horizontally. Like, only one of those things can be happening at once. And so it's like, you get games like... Super Mario Bros., where the camera moves left and right, and then you get games like Kid Icarus, where the camera moves up and down. And then you get games like Super Mario Bros. 2, where you never notice it really, but the game does have sections where the camera moves vertically, and sections where the camera moves horizontally. And you get both. Either or. And it switches between them mid-level and stuff, but it's always one at a time. And then that makes sense with Metroid here, where you very distinctly see that you have either corridors or shafts, which is for some reason, those are the words that come to mind for me when I'm describing whether you're in a vertical moving room, or a long vertical room, or a long horizontal room. Now, there are some games that have diagonal camera movement, such as Super Mario Bros. 3. You know, I know you were thinking it, you were saying, Dash, what about Super Mario Bros. 3? Well, I'm so glad you've asked. Super Mario Bros. 3 has diagonal camera movement, and that is the reason that game also has an ugly loading seam on the right hand. Because the system doesn't have enough video RAM to handle a diagonal camera movement really without... You know, the short version is that they can do diagonal camera movement on the NES, but it means that they cannot draw any level out of bounds of the sides of the screen, you know? Causing there to be a loading seam, because it's loading the level in too close to the side of the screen. Normally, there would be... What's up, Dong Diggity? Normally, there would be like right now in this game, there's more level on the left and right sides of the screen that the video RAM is thinking about. And it's able to think about that extra space because it doesn't have to think about any video or level space above or below what's on the TV screen, because the camera's not going to move up and down. Nintendo is suing an old couple for $14 million for hosting ROMs on their site. I mean, here's the thing. That sucks. And, you know, Nintendo should understand that ROMs are there for video game preservation, and they also make video games more popular to have ROMs up, you know? Like, it's good for Nintendo overall to have ROMs available for people to play. However, they do own these games. And, you know, it's not just 100% like evil of Nintendo to try to protect their stuff. Because they're just trying to protect their stuff, you know? Are they doing it wrong? Yeah. But I'm just saying, it's not like they mugged someone on the street, you know? They just don't know what's valuable for them and what's not. So, one thing I've noticed about this game is that the enemies will only drop so many missiles in one visit to a room. And then you have to leave the room and come back in order for them to get to start dropping missiles again. It's really bizarre. Okay, I've got about 15 minutes to beat this game, and have it be under the 2-hour mark. Oh, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. So, one of my back molars is like getting really bad, where I think it's split open, partly because I think that my wisdom teeth are coming in, or well, they came in, and they're taking up too much space, and I don't have enough room in my mouth for all my teeth anymore. And so I believe that it... See, there's the 255. There you go. Look at those stats. We have 100%ed Metroid. Let's go kill some Metroids. What's up, Ghost? But yeah, so... I think that happened. And now... huge progress in Persona 3. Nice. So now, what I've noticed it with, the only thing, like, now if I eat something that's not completely soft, it really hurts one of my teeth, specifically. It's hard to describe, really. I'm hoping to get both of those things done, Voogie. Like, I should get my wisdom teeth removed. But yeah, I mean, one of those things needs to happen, and it's probably just gonna be both. Oh yeah, this is the other thing that you actually need the ice beam for, is fighting Metroids. Alright, here's where SpaghettiOs come out of thin air. It's really crazy to see the speedrun on this part where they know how to, like, manipulate the Metroids to get them to stack up so that they can use 5 missiles to destroy 2 Metroids instead of just 1. You have 3 of yours removed? Yeah, I don't know how many have to get removed for me. If any. Like, I'm not really sure what's going on, but yeah, one of my, my molar on the right side is where it's really bad. Uh-oh. One of my molars is actually broken, the one on the top right. And the one on the bottom right is like split. So, yeah. Ugh. So yeah, Metroids, you have to freeze them and then hit them with 5 missiles, but when they drop missiles, they drop like 30. So I'm hoping that they'll start dropping missiles for me again. See, like that. They stacked up so I could kill 2 Metroids with 5 missiles. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. 213 missiles, pretty good. Here we go. End of the game. So this Zebatite, which is the bricks here, or the tubes, can only be harmed by missiles, and it regenerates. So you gotta be like really fast and just hit it with all the missiles you can. So my strategy is to screw attack upward to clear it out, and then blast it with missiles while you're point blank to it, because that allows you to shoot missiles a little bit faster. Because you can only have 1 missile on screen at once, you know? Now, I wish I could do the Mother Brain as gracefully as the speedrunner that I saw. Maybe I'll have to check it out again and practice it sometime. But he really kicked their keister. They made this fight really good on Zero Mission also. Ah, see, that's what I'm afraid of. When this happens, it's just really hard to deal with. There we go. Okay, that was pretty good. And then when I stand up in this thing, I try to stand a little bit to the left, so that when the SpaghettiOs from up and below spawn, they don't shoot in towards my safety area. Okay, this is starting to go well. I'm starting to get into the pattern here. Except that the top just spawned 2 SpaghettiOs at once. Uh-oh. Yeah, right when I said it was going well, the SpaghettiOs started spawning in like a really annoying pattern. God, I just did 2 of them. There we go. Oh, the Mother Brain's freaking out. There we go, got it. Oh, I should have warned you guys. Time bomb set, get out fast. Let's go. I'll read your dentist story in a second. Right now, I gotta escape. Uh-oh. Yeah! Soltar Seer. You got to the 12 Shadow Aftermath now. I mean, I don't. Off that description, I don't remember. But Metroid! Yeah! We got the good ending. We 100%ed the game. There you go. Boom! Solid Metroid playthrough. Oh, thanks, Adrenaline Junk. Junkie, I guess. It's just the 3 at the end threw me off for a second. Whew! So, this means that we can play Metroid 2. For the second time on stream ever, I can play Metroid 2. Oh, okay. I remember that ghost. So, we can play Metroid 2 soon. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Adrenaline Junkie. Also, thanks for the bits, Boogie. I don't know if we should start Metroid 2 right now, since I only have like an hour. Or if we should call that a very short 2-hour stream. I think we start Metroid 2 right now. And Mega's very encouraging about it. So let's do it. Let me hop over to Twitch here. Well, we'll do it. Yeah, well, too bad, Voogie. You're getting more than 2 hours. Oh, I forgot that it does a little doo-doo-doo at the end. I thought it just ended with the other thing. And there we go. That's the end. Look at that. And then, if you hit start, look at this. You get to play again, but like this. How cool is that? You keep the power items, as they call them, which is like Morph Ball and bombs and Screw Attack. You just, you lose your energy tanks and missiles is all. Alright, so let me set up the Game Boy.